Welcome to ProServe 2012 training videos. In this video, I'm going to discuss how do you handle a customer where you went out and done a job, let's say for $85, and you later found out or realized that the tech had told the customer that he would come and do the job for $50. And you send the invoice and the customer's like, hey, I was told it would be $50, not $85. Well, here's how you can handle that situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop into the program. I'm going to post a particular work order that I've lined up to show you with this, and it's this guy right here. And it's a ticket that we did. And let's say we did it today, and it was a one-time pest, and he had a problem with rats in his barn. So we went out and took care of it for $85. But he hadn't paid me yet, so I'm gonna go through the scenario of posting it. It wouldn't be that. It would be an exterior. I don't have a barn, but I guess I would just put exterior outbuildings, and it was a problem with rats. So I'm just going to apply this and post it. So that's the one we're posting right there. It's 487. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and do the print queue. I don't want to print that. Now, this customer now at this point owes me, let's pull him up and check it. Just to verify what we've got here. All right, he actually owes me $94.85 because part of that was sales tax. And this is important, whether your company, charges sales tax or not. So this does involve sales tax, okay? Now, you later find out, the customer called and indicated that they got their invoice and they were told that it would be $50, not $85. That's what the tech told him. So anyway, after you've worked with the tech and the customer, you agree that, hey, we'll honor the $50, and so we'll fix that. So just hold on, and I will let you know what we owe. So here's what you would do to take care of that. I would go into order entry. I would create a new order. Well, the order I'm going to create here is not a work order. I'm going to create a return. Now, the reason I'm doing it this way, there's another way to do it, but I'm going to show you this, is because of two reasons, really. It involves sales tax, and it also, if you're paying your technicians on commission, then this is the way you want to do it, because you want that $35 to come back out of the sales. So you don't want your technician to get credit for doing that. So I'm creating a return, and then I'm going to find the customer, and I'm going to go ahead and select it. But it wasn't monthly pest control, but that's okay. I want to show you what we'll do. That's the actual service account. And it says he's locked, and because his balance, but I can move on. What I'm going to do in bumping through this, first of all, I'm going to change this because it was not the monthly pest control. It was a one-time service, and it was actually, rats in the barn. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, instead of, we told him $50, well, it was $85, so we're going to do $35. I'm going to leave sales tax on here because I want it to take the sales tax back out of this, okay? So we're going to leave it as is. I'm going to come through and post it, okay? So it's going to post $39.06 and give this customer, well, it's not posting it. It's really just saving it. What I have to do, if I wanted to, I could print that, and it would be a record of a return authorization that we're going to give this customer because we're going to reduce it by $35. We told them we'd do it for $50. Okay? All right. Now, what I'm going to do while I'm still in the program, I'm just going to change it to my returns. So I'm going to go ahead and post this thing from here because this is the only place where I actually can post returns. So I'm going to post a return here. And I can go ahead and fill this information out right here. It was a outbuilding, and it involved rats. And again, I've already told it in this comment, what was going on. So I'm going to save this. Okay, and then I can print this. And again, this is actually the return credit now. So now this is a $35 credit with sales tax. So it's a $39 credit for that customer. And you could print that or whatever you need to do. Now I'm going to pull this customer up so you can see what happened in that customer's account. Right now in aging, he owes us $94 for the invoice, and he's got a $39 credit. So his total amount he owes us now is $55.79. So at this point, you can contact the customer and say, hey, we agree, here's what you owe us, $55.79. And he'll say, okay, well, thank you. I'll pay that because that's what he told me. He'll say, well, I thought it was $50. And he said, well, there's sales tax, sir. We have to charge you. Oh, okay, I got it. I understand. So that's it. He's going to send you a payment for that. So what you can do in the meantime, or you can just wait until that customer pays it. And when I go in to post the payment, when you finally receive it, okay, we'll go ahead and post the payment that he said he would send us for basically $55.79. Then we're going to do done here. We're going to go ahead and apply it. But I can see here that I'm going to be sure and zero that discount out because I've already given him a credit. So theirs is leaving $39.06 is the open balance on it. And so that's going to match the credit. So I go ahead and apply this, save all. Okay. I quit out of this. I go to receivables. I go to apply an open credit for this customer. Happens to be the only one I've got with an open credit. Then I'm going to apply it to that invoice, apply the difference out. And then I'm going to save all. And that's essentially how you handle a situation like that. Now, what happens on the report? Well, what happens on the report for today I'm going to include returns. And you'll see that that return shows up that day. So if I were looking for technician 102, if I was printing a report for him only, for sales, commission purposes, it takes that money back out. So we ended up being, if you follow me, that's, so that's what he did that day in sales, $85. Now, the other scenario would be, for example, and I'll try to do this real quickly. I'm going to go in and post a work order, for example, to a customer. And I don't care who it is. It can be anybody. This one's for $50. But what I'm going to do is turn the sales tax off. Now this doesn't involve sales tax. Okay? And of course I'm just going to skip this other part and I'm not going to post a payment. Okay? But this is okay, Kim, visible. All right. Now, this customer later on calls and says, hey, wait a minute. y'all charge me $50 here, and I don't want. I was told it was going to be $40. That's what the tech told me. And he's charged me $50 for it. Okay. In this case, if you're not a company that's tracking, paying technicians on commissions or anything like that, there's another way that you can handle this without creating a return. Let's say that when the customer pays you, okay, when they finally pay you, but they sent you $40 instead of $50, okay, what you can do, you can just discount the $10. Okay. Now it's telling you, are you sure you're fixing to discount $10? Yes. Then apply it. And then you can clear that invoice out and just give the customer a discount for $10. Now the biggest difference obviously is that if I go to print sales, I don't even know if that was the right tech. Maybe it was. Let's see. I know it was for the same day. I think it was 102. No, it wasn't the same tech. So it was a different technician. But my point is, let me remove that and show you. Here's that job that I printed or posted for $50. See? It was that, see, there's no return involved. I just simply, it looks like I had a $50 sale. But in reality, I actually gave the customer a $10 credit on the invoice side, and that's how I handled it. So you have to figure out what's the best way for you to do it. You give them a discount or do a return. And you can clearly see the difference. So that concludes this video. Thanks for watching. And listen, if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up on it. Thanks.